name is Renata Straume, and I'm the CEO of the company Varig. Varig is a sustainability software for commercial real estate mainly, and we focus on making that first step and making your sustainability choices as a property owner, as a real estate company, and as an investment company, making it easier, making it less complex. So we give literally the overview, and then we focus on communicating the sustainability and what it means. The conversations around this has actually been really interesting because it's slightly different from what I thought it was. It's slightly different from our experience within mainly Scandinavia. We're moving into Europe now. And data collection seems to be the main pain point. And the other thing is that's not what we find that challenging. For us, it's been more about getting a complete data set, but also aggregating it and making it useful without having to be a sustainability specialist or a buildings operator specialist. It's about making the data sets available. And I think that with companies like Varig and other technology companies, the data collection is going to sort itself out. Just start using companies that provide that service. Well, obviously solutions like Varig would be amazing, but at the end of the day, solutions that automate, I think, is very key. You shouldn't have to input data that change often. If it's a data set that you input, like the address of a building or what type of building is it, yes, you may have to input those fairly basic information points, but the changing data sets like your electricity or your waste or water and those areas should definitely be automated. So taking manual labor out of the space, out of the focus on ESG and especially the e-part where there's fairly large data sets, that work shouldn't happen in Excel. It lowers the data quality, and you're spending time and effort on stuff that machines do better than you as a human. You should spend your time and energy on stuff that's actually demands that you use your mind on, not punching data. You're much better suited to solve actual problems. That's maybe where I think the industry is going to get a lot of help from technologies like Varig that fix those manual labor issues. Well, to me, as the CEO of a technology company, I think the main takeaways maybe differ a little bit from the industry professionals that come from the standpoint of owning real estate. But to me, it was a nice confirmation that the way we as a company are focusing on solving problems, they're right. There are actual problems that we will help solve, and by solving them, we can help make the industry more sustainable. And I think that the industry kind of needs all the help it can get, and not just from technologies. You also have to work on it from many other levels at the same time, because it's a fairly slow industry, so you have to work on several levels at the same time. You can't magically fix it with technology, but technology maybe makes it go faster. So collaborating within this, call it ecosystem, while then using new evolving technologies, working with your competitors, sharing data, getting your tenants engaged. Engagement has also been an important word, and I fully support that. I think once you start collaborating and once you start sharing knowledge and start engaging both your co-workers and your tenants, it's easier to sort of pull in the same direction. I think the element of embodied carbon is actually really interesting in this space, because it's so easy to focus solely on operational carbon, especially for existing buildings. And there's quite a lot of focus on that aspect of it, and I think that's a really good thing. Embodied carbon is key in understanding the fact that the right answer isn't always to tear down a building and build a new and fancy one. And sometimes using what you have is maybe the most sustainable thing you can do. And a lot of people understand that, and it's really encouraging to see.